Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well today. In our last video, we studied about async web API methods. What happens when we use async keyword with our web API methods or any other method. Okay. So, but in this video, we will not talk about the theory that we already discussed in our last video, that what happens actually, how the thread pool work and how the threads we use without a sync and with a sync. So this is all about practical. So I have already created this code for you to reduce the time of this video. Okay, so this is a method. Okay, so this is a suppose this is a HTTP get method. Okay, so this is a method which actually takes 1 minute. Okay, this method actually takes 1 minute. Maybe it calls business logic layer, which in turns call data access layer. Okay, so it takes 1 minute. Now when we hit it, what happens? One thread comes from the thread pool and get assigned to this process. Okay, it gets assigned one thread. I'm repeating, one thread from the thread pool comes and gets assigned to this process. Now this is the mostly used uh, method in your project. Okay, so some other request will come, or maybe the request goes to some other method, whatever the case is. So in that case, that thread is assigned to this. The first thread got assigned to this. Okay, now in the second request, another thread will come and gets assigned to this. It will also take 1 minute to get released. Okay, so suppose if two requests came at the same time, okay, for this method, two threads got assigned to these two processes. Okay, these two processes, two threads from the thread pool reduced, minused. Okay, but they are doing nothing. They are just waiting here. Both of them are just waiting here. The first thread also, the second thread also, they are just waiting here. Now suppose in your thread pool, if you are having two only two threads, and those two threads are waiting here doing nothing, and the third request will come, what will happen? There is no thread available in the thread pool which will get assigned to the third request, so it will be blocked. Okay, so once the anyone first or second thread will get released, that thread will be assigned to the third request, and in the same way it will keep going. Okay, so it will be very slow thing. The threads which are doing nothing should go to thread pool again, so that some other task, some other process get assigned to them, right? If this method takes, okay, I will do nothing for at least 1 minute. Okay, so why are you waiting here, right? Now let me show you the example. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so for shortcut, this is I have used attribute routing here. Okay, hit and get, two things. Let it run. We'll see the exact things what is happening when we do this. Okay, I am hitting the get method first. So what will happen when we use get? So from the thread pool class, okay, we are having one method, get available threads. So available threads count, so this will be the available threads count. Okay, and available threads, so this get will return us total available threads, that is 8189, right? 8190. So this is the updated one, 8190. I can refresh it multiple times, but it will be only 8190. Now what will happen if one request come, first request come for the hit method? Okay, now this hit method does not support HTTP method get. Okay, so one second, it will not take much time to resolve this error. I like these type of errors for which I know the solutions. Okay, so that's fine. Get, again get method 8190. So what is happening when we hit the get request? So at that time it was returning 8189. Okay, because at that time one thread was assigned to this block itself, and again it was released. So let me go to, so it will be clear with long running processes only. So there is, I think, hit. Okay, so this hit will take 1 minute. Now go to get and see how many threads are available in the thread pool. So it was 8190 before this. Now it is 8189, right? So one thread is completely blocked until this 1 minute gets completed. Now that means, clearly that means that your project can handle only 8190 requests. Okay, so this requests is going on. Okay, so from 8190, the number of threads in the thread pool is now 8189. If I will hit it one more time, okay, let's try that. Okay, so multiple times, let's try that. Okay, three requests came, two or three requests came. Now, okay, so one got released, that's okay. So again 8189. So let these two get completed. It should again 8190. So it is, they're doing nothing, they are just sleeping here, right? They're just waiting here. So their internal methods are getting called, maybe business logic layer, DAL layer, but they are doing nothing here. So 8188. So two are going on, right? One got completed from 8190, two are still running, 8180. So 8188, I'm sorry, 8188. Okay, so suppose you get 8190 and 8191 request altogether, then 8190 will start working, but 8191 8191, I'm repeating, 8191 request will be on blocked until any of the threads got released. Now if I refresh it, 8189, so it keeps on releasing once the process, that 1 minute gets completed, once this complete execution takes place. Okay, so again all released. Now it is a 8190. So as soon as we get the request, what happens? It takes one thread and it is um, assigned to this block until this block gets executed, this block gets completed. Okay, so I think it's pretty much clear. Okay, it's pretty much clear now. So what is happening? So only 8190 threads. Now if you keep refreshing it 1000 of times, it will be 8190. So the thing is, now we want that, suppose three requests, or the first request came here, and the first request sees, the first thread sees that, okay, it will take 1 minute, right? So why should I wait here? I should go again back to thread pool, and for at least 1 minute I can do some other work, right? Just like we order something online for food, like, and by that time it takes, suppose it takes 45 minutes to get reach your home. You you don't wait, you do some other stuff, right? So that's the work of async. So now we are going to make this method async. That's very much easy. Okay, the first thing async. The second thing, make it as a return type as task, right? Okay, I will not go into details what is a thread, what is a task. I believe while watching this video it should be very much clear, right? So I'm sorry for that. I will not go into that much detail. I will go into the detail of making async methods. Now, suppose we are calling b business logic layer and del layer, and we know it will take some time. So we will say that wait here. Okay, and instead of task thread, we will have to use task.delay. Okay, so when the first thread will come to the first request, and that thread will say that okay, the process says me to wait here for 1 minute. Okay, I will go to the thread pool again, right? And once this is completed, maybe some other thread, not the same thread, maybe some other thread. I'm repeating, the thread which started this work may not be the thread which will end this work, right? So suppose thread 1 first thread from 8190 threads, the first thread came for this work, right? Now that first thread goes and goes line by line, and it says okay, wait, it is saying me to wait. Okay, so for that time, for that duration, until the task completes, maybe it can take 2 minutes, maybe it can take 5 minutes. That depends on how much your business logic layer and DAL layer is taking place. So it will not a fixed time, it can be anything. So by that time it will go to thread pool, and it will that thread will be available for some other method, some other task maybe, which need it, right? So in this case, let me show you what happened. Only one, two, and three things, or four things I changed. Okay, now run it. Now I will show you the magic. Okay, so get. So now I want to see how many threads are available. 8190. Okay, there is no increase or decrease in the number of threads, and it should be same, right? Now I if hit method, if you remember previously, without making the methods async, hit when I hit this URL here, we were getting 8189 for at least 1 minute. For fixed 1 minute, I must say, for fixed 1 minute it was 8189. Okay, now I hit this, it will still take 1 minute because that process takes that time. But here you will see 8190, no threads. That that first thread from 8190 thread went to do this thing, but it's it it saw that it is asking me to wait for some time, so it again came to thread pool, and it is available now. Now suppose there will be multiple requests which will came, multiple requests, and all requests sees that they are asking me to wait, so it will be 8190 only. Okay, because all were sleeping that time, but now they are not sleeping there itself, they came back to thread pool. Now you can imagine how many requests how many requests your program, your method, your project can handle if you're using async, and if you're not using async. You can compare. If you're not using async, that's pretty much clear, you can handle only 8190 requests. But if you're using async, you can see in four requests itself, in four requests, nothing, no thread was used. All threads just hit the process and came back because they don't like to wait there. So that is the benefit of using async asynchronous web API methods. Your web API will be able to handle 80,000 requests. 80,000. I'm just saying a number. It can be more than that. But if you do not use, your web API project can handle only 8190 requests. Okay, so in this way, we are we can improve the performance of our web API project. If you have any questions regarding this, you can ask me in the comment section. I tried my best to explain this, but still, if you have any question, I will love to answer that. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.